Hello everyone. Today when I was going through the markets, I found something interesting in relation to major currencies and our own currency, right? And why sometimes we might never go far as Africa or emerging economies, right? So I want you to take a look at the Euro USD, right? Then if you look at right now, the Euro USD is trading at €1 is trading to 1.165 for euro, right? But I want you to see this. When I go back, right, to time in history, right, the Euro USD has just been trading between 1.12 and 1.5. And the question is, why did I bring this up, right? When you look at the Zambian kwacha, right, this is from 1998. It used to trade to near the same value here. This is Zambian kwacha. From 1998, it used to trade at almost the same value to a dollar at 1.2, right? The rate at which it's trading with the euro, right? Right now, it's trading at 18. You get, right? Now, why is this important, right? Now, you have to understand, right? When you look between, for instance, if you have money saved like 1998 to now, right? In either euros or USD, for instance, right? If you're in Europe or you're in America, right? You notice one thing: your money hasn't really lost value, right? The last time the US went up, it went to 1.5. It didn't even go to 2, right? The kwacha before the pandemic, right here, the kwacha here, the kwacha was at $13. $1 was equal to $13 a kwacha, right? Just within a space of 1 month, actually, the kwacha rose to over 18. $1 became equals to 18 kwacha, right? Just look at all that inflation. But when you look at the major currencies, Euro USD, right? They're saying the USD gain. At the time, they're saying the USD gained, right? If you go lower here, they're saying the USD gained, right? But when you look at the gains they're talking about, it simply moved from, where is it here? In April, during the coronavirus, here, it simply moved from 1.14 to 1.12, right? You see the difference here, 1.14 to 1.12. It didn't even go to maybe a €1 value is equals to 2 or 3 equals to 4. But us as emerging currencies, the value always depreciates more than 10%. But these people, it depreciates always less than 10%, right? So for them, for their children's children, right? They know a euro would never be close to 2. That's why it's easy to buy bonds for these countries, because my money won't depreciate. I can easily go to Europe, in Germany, and buy bonds, and I know my money will be safe, right? But now imagine going to buy bonds at the government company, like, I mean, long-term bonds, like 30-year bonds, right? In case I want to do something with the money in my future, right? Within and this is when it's every year, when anything bad happens, my currency depreciates 10, 20, 30%, right? What would be the value of my money in 30 years, right? What if my money turns into a Zimbabwean thing? Have you seen why Zambian African bonds, long-term bonds, are not safe? If you want to invest short-term, yeah, but just look at this depreciation, right? The 206, 207, remember those days, calendar days. At least we tried here. We were stable. You can see it was ranging. It was ranging between 2 and 4, 2 and 4, 2 and 4. But post 2011, it keeps going up. And I know people say, why is this important? You have to understand, like, most emerging countries are net importers. In short, you need the US dollar. But if the US dollar is battering your currency, every year your currency depreciates by more than 10%, right? It means you have to keep working extra hard. Inflation keeps growing up. So, have you seen how fucked up this is? Why we don't move forward? And this period, this was just like, this was March 2020. And look at how it increased. March 2020, it went from 14 to 18, right? Right now, the USD is losing value, right? But it simply just moved from 1.5 to 1.6, and people are saying the USD lost value. But Zambia, when the Zambian kwacha starts losing value, it will probably go from 18 to $21. But it keeps ranging between the same 1.16, 1.17. And I came to China like 4 years ago, right? I want to show you something. Chinese yuan. Hey, what's Chinese yuan? What's the thing again? It's RMB, right? CNY. Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Why? Oh, okay. Here. Okay, CNY, right? Chinese yuan. Where is it? USD Chinese yuan. I came to China 4 years ago, right? At the time when I was in China, right? The rate was I think around, when was that? 2016, right? Yeah, 2016 September. The rate was at 6.8, right? The highest it moved down was 6.2 and 7, right? In the same period, with the same US dollar currency, in the same period, this is how much it has moved. There's no much big difference, right? But in the same period, when I came, the kwacha was at 10. It's now at 18. Can people understand what we mean? That sometimes our money will keep losing. That's why in pension funds, imagine you're working for 30 years and the value of your money is not equal to what it was at the time. So we have to start thinking of other ways to invest to make sure we make our things worthwhile.